Hello there, people, folks, and learners and explorers of the you. This is Alexandra Daniele coming to you from my Facebook page. Also, we'll probably cross-post this on Instagram later, but I just wanted to come on today and check my eyes before, but not today, to talk to you about that fine line of finding out and knowing whether what your body is telling you is a fear response, an old thing that's sitting inside of you that is creating a fear response, or if it is an intuitive feeling that your body is telling you. So if you're new to my lives, say hello, and there's a way to subscribe down below to when I'm coming on live, so you can subscribe to that if you don't want to miss any of this. And you can also subscribe to my pages, posts up under the banner somewhere. So if you're here, say hi, so I know I'm not alone in this big old world. But yeah, so why is this so important is because I am such an avid the word is lacking me, but I'm really always up for, that's my number one mission basically, is like, listen to your body. Like, your body will tell you what you need. So that is a big truth that I live and that I teach my clients, and that I teach my children especially too. Your body will know. Like, if you're tired, right? For example, or if you're hungry most of the time. But then there's also this other time, for example, when your body is giving you anxiety, for example, or a panic attack, or, like any kind of fear response that your body is telling you, and you are tempted to make a decision from there, because you're like, your body is telling me this. I asked my body, and my body is getting like a fear response, like, should we go outside? No. And you're like, okay, my body told me not to go outside. So the first thing to ask you is like, why is your body telling you this? And then you have to use your brain in connection too. It's like, not like you're listening to your body, your brain gets completely shut off. You're like, if you know that going outside would be a good thing for you, or eating healthier, and then your body's like, no, I don't want to eat healthier or go for a walk or go outside, you have to sometimes override. But that is the whole point here. What I'm trying to tell you is, the question is, why is your body telling you this? And the basic first question that I usually go with is like, does this feel expansive or contracting? So like, for example, if you're like, should I go outside? And your body's like, oh no. For example, if you're like not comfortable going outside and your body's like, so that is a big example of feeling contracted. But if you're like, body, or, asking yourself, should we go outside? And your body's like, I feel so good right here. I just want to relax on the couch or go to bed early. That doesn't feel constrictive, right? Or contracted. That feels more expansive in where you are right now. Is good. But this is just a very this was not in the that was in the way. There are so many more times in life where you can make these decisions. Like, if an important life decision is due, or if you're just making, like, trying to ask yourself for just general decisions that you're making, and you're like imagining them, you're like going in and saying, do I want this or do I want that? Or you're trying to, like, the or question doesn't even work there, but like, imagine, like, do I want to take that new job? And, your body is giving you a fear response, then like, feel into it. Is it a fear? It's like, does it feel contracted, or does it feel like you're pulling yourself in and it's like an ugly feeling? Or does it feel like you can breathe into it and feel expanded and say, actually, no, this job just doesn't feel right. So that is the most important distinction you can make for yourself when starting to listen to your body more. is to feel into if it feels contracted or expansive. And that is such a beautiful indicator to know if what you are going through right now, it could be an anxiety feeling. Like, are you anxious for something? Is there anxiety? Is there fear? Or are you excited? Because they're very close together, those two feelings, excitement and anxiety. So one feels contracted, one feels more expansive, and that is very fine. Like, that is a very fine line between those two, for example. But this is the first good pointer that I can give you guys toward understanding more how to listen to your body and how to know if it's a fear or a trigger that you can start going into and releasing, for example, with emotional acceptance or with your coach or your mentor or your therapist, or if it's something that is truly your body saying, giving you a big yes from all cells or a big no from all cells, just because it just doesn't feel in alignment. And in alignment doesn't mean it's necessarily always something that you really want to do, but in alignment with your bigger vision and your bigger truth. And I know I work mostly with parents, but this is so true for all of us. Like, whether we want to create a loving family and supportive environment at home, or we want to create a more beautiful life experience for ourselves by feeling freer and being emotionally liberated more and more peaceful and creating like that harmony at home, or if we want to create art or want to create a company or a vision, like, we're always creating, even when we're not like official artists, or, even creating a beautiful, loving relationship. We're always in creator mode because we can, right? We are using our brains, using our bodies. We're able to create experiences. We're able to create things, artwork, even cooking is creating. Reading with your children is creating a beautiful experience. So whatever you are creating in life, just know that it's much, much better if you have a vision for it. Like, if you have across all of your life, and we'll talk about this in another life, just because I feel like there's more to say there. And I don't want to intermingle the two, but basically just you need a vision in order to create, because otherwise whatever you're doing, like all the actions you're taking on a daily basis, they are not targeted, and so they're like a little bit here, a little bit there. So just like start thinking a little bit more about like what your vision is in different areas of your life, what you want to create. What do you want to create in your relationships, in your friendships, in your family, with your children, in your work, with your purpose, with your art, and even in your relationship with yourself or in your money situation. Like, what do you want to create in life? But yeah, so we're going to go more and more into that too. But for today, this was important for me to share right now, just because it came up today in a client session. When we know like how to ask our body for guiding us, because I'm very much for using the body as a compass, but also for knowing when it's telling us a fear-based response that is no longer helpful for getting us into, our bigger, next, better us, and especially in parenting, or if it is a true, heartfelt response that has nothing to do with fear. So if you're just coming on now, I ask you to go back to the beginning, because it's very valuable, I think, this part of knowing how to navigate your body and the signals. And we've got to start somewhere, so this is a good point, I think, to start inquiring with your body. So ping me, message me, or comment below if you have questions to this, or if you'd like to claim a free gift session with me. I still have a couple more open this month, but I'm already like getting to the tight end of it, just because they are free, and I'm also working for paid, so I have to fit them in. But if that's something that interests you, to learn a tool how to let go of your negative emotions more and for good, and experience more deeper connection with your body, your heart, and become more peaceful and patient and live to your purpose more, then message me too. Or if you just have a question, you can message me also. Sending you much love in this turbulent week that seems to be going on for many people, including me. And yeah, that's it for today. Sending you lots of love. Bye.